Underway in our nation's capital as the first pitch is looked at for ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. A strike, and it's 2-1. Called strike 2.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Swing and a flare hit toward right. Taylor over to his left. He's got it one away. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. The average for him entering play here is in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Swing and a looper to left. And Worth is under it now, and there are 2 away here. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First time to the plate for him, and he's carrying an eye-popping batting line with him. Up in the 360s to start play. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
Center fielder, Adam Eaton.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw into second. And he is in there safely with their first hit so far, a 1-out double.
Batting third.
Standing in, Corey Seager. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. 1 out and a runner on second base. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he tries to hold back up. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And this is going to be a foul ball. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is in now, Cole Calhoun. And he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Right fielder, Cole Calhoun.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second. Here's Albert now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Adam Lind. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Designated hitter.
Swung right over the splitter there. 0-1. Lind awaits the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 0-2 home. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, there it goes in the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. And he has proven some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jason Worth. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here it comes. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
It's a fine line for working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
You froze him on the fastball there. Jason Worth becomes out number 2 this inning.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And there's ball 2 now. Now here's the pitch. 2-2 now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here? And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Andrelton Simmons.
In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And the Halos have their first hit of the game. Here's Brandon Phillips. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
This ball will be chopped foul. One and two. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough of it to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there, 1 away. So striding forward now, Kurt Suzuki. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. From the stretch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The next 3-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. The next 3-2. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Number 25, Ben Revere.
Ben Revere comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now the 0-1. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. In now is Anthony Rendon. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, there's a strike looking, but you know what? They've been so patient. They're leading in this game, I think, because of their discipline at the plate. They're not swinging at balls out of the zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calhoun giving chase. 1 out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's a ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example. Now
another 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Balbuena is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
First baseman.
Striding in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. 0 for 1 here in the early going. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3. Daniel Murphy would be next. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eric Young Jr. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Eric Young Jr.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Might have jammed him a little there, as this is softly hit and foul off to the left. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to gather it in is Worth for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Swings through the slider there.
That ball's right down the middle, and this guy's hitting in the middle of your order, and he wasn't able to hit it. That's how nasty his slider is. Here it is. You still can't hit it. Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Hit down the third base line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Cole Calhoun checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. And that's the third out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Daniel Murphy comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. In there, 2-2.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air to left field. Revere has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1.
Up next for the
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Adam Lind. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
1-2. Here it comes. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Right fielder number 3.
First pitch on its way. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Shoemaker looks in. Here's the 1-1. Down low. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know.
And the catcher grabs it to retire the. Digging in now, Albert Pujols.
Leading off with the
He's in to
Angels.
get things going here in inning number 5.
Albert Pujols.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
But an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Luis Valbuena.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Luis Valbuena started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
And that misses for ball 4. In now is Andrelton Simmons. A base hit in his first trip.
Shortstop. Andrelton.
Hit hard on the ground at first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman.
Here's Brandon Phillips. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already. But, man, he's around the plate. He's consistent. But like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Matt Wieters. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Catcher.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Wieters awaits the 1-0. Swing and a liner towards second. But there to handle it is Phillips as he pulls it in for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 now.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder.
Ready once again, Adam Eaton. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
0-1.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Revere is under it. And that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Kurt Suzuki.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Digging in to try it again, Ben Revere. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
To second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Eric Young Jr. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fly ball to straightaway left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. In now is Anthony Rendon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Third baseman.
Takes this the other way to right. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The batter number
Ready for
5,
another chance? Corey Seager. Andrew Heaney.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Number 28.
And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. The set and the 1-0 pitch. 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Ryan Zimmerman. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Ryan Zimmerman is retired on strikes for the 3rd time tonight. Calling for it, Valbuena. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Back here at Nationals Park. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Mike Trout.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Trout is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Cole Calhoun comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to second. Murphy's got it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away. Here's Albert now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and Pujols is aboard. That's a base hit. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
You throw 2 balls that close, man, you got to get at least one of them. You're feeling like, I hit my target. What's he looking at?
Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Wieters has a play, and that's the 3rd out.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the...
Stepping in, Adam Lind. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Designated hitter, Adam
Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Lind awaits the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Howie Kendrick is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half. Houston Street. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the 1st out. Into the box, Michael Taylor. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the 1st strike. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
But a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error. Now at the plate, Brandon Phillips. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Brandon Phillips.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Line to the right side. And that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Kurt Suzuki becomes the first out of the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge. Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
The second for one. Here's Eric Young Jr. now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Eric Young Jr.
First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And oh, that gets him on the mound. So striding in, Mike Trout, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Kenley Jansen is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Running is Young. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. In to score the runner from third. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Young is digging for home, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Coming to the plate now, Cole Calhoun. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. There to take it now is Eaton, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Jason Worth. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. He is Mero Petit.
Jason Worth.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Simmons. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now is Adam Eaton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Revere is under it. 2 gone. In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. Corey Seager would be next. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Simmons. Throw over to Pujols at first. He'll take care of him to end the. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Albert Pujols.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Ready with another 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The pitch. High in the air out to center field. Eaton on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Now to the plate, Corey Seager. He'll start things out needing just a run. Jose Alvarez. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And, folks, this ball game is tied. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. 3 at-bats for him. Tampa Gross. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Pujols will get under it to put it away just past the first base dugout, and that's out number 1. Here's Daniel Murphy now. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Popped high in the air. Suzuki has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something.
Counts 1-1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, Paul, on that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Simmons is up with it, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Here's Brandon Phillips. He'll be the one to start things out.
Second baseman, Brandon Phillips.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you what, Matt, this is a tough situation. When you know you had the game won, you blow the lead, and now you find yourself hitting an extra innings. You just have to regroup. Here we go, boys. Let's start over and have the confidence you can win it.
Now the Nats are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. In for a strike. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but those are 2 good pitchers' pitches. Both on the inside half, both for strikes. There's nothing you can do with it. You just got to hope now you get something to hit.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Left fielder.
Here's Ben Revere, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. In there, strike 1. Hit to first. And that'll be a base hit for Revere. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Up next
now batting, Eric Young Jr. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Here's the first pitch. Revere rides off for second. Pitch is high. The throw. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Sammy Solis will come on out of the bullpen. And he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. That misses 2-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And both runners are in to score now as they'll take charge here at 6-4. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Sean Kelly enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Sean Kelly.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count and the pitch. Shot towards second. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Upton is on his way home. Now the relay home. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Oliver Perez, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And that misses for ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Sent on the ground out to second. Gloved by Murphy. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Standing in, Michael Taylor. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted. Fernando Salas. Hit hard but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Calhoun sprinting after it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And the Nationals come out flying. It's a leadoff triple. So striding forward now, Matt Wieters. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jason Worry, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you...
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. That makes it 6-5 now.
Center fielder, number 2.
Standing in, Adam Eaton. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out. Blake Parker.
Blumenthal.
Jose Iglesias will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch.
Jose Iglesias.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Phillips will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
Third baseman, number 6.
In now is Anthony Rendon. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he will make the catch to end it. And the Angels will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win.